Good morning, Trustlinks. How are we doing all this morning? It's a lovely, gloriously sunny day today in the Trustlinks Westcliff garden, and today I'm in the woodworking area. I just wanted to change some minor details about how I'm going to do things today. It's not necessarily going to be about photography as such, but today we're going to be looking at a very interesting type of videography. I've got the kit in front of me right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to not stand on ceremony. I'm going to dive straight into it if that's okay. So if you'd like to join me, we'll just get cracking straight on. So I'm just going to change the camera. So I was asked if I could put my skills toward installing a live feed camera bird box. So what I've been given here, I don't know if you can see this here, I have a very small spy camera. It's HD. It's rated at higher than 720p, which is for its size quite a decent camera. I don't know if you can see that very well. It doesn't appear to be. Oh, here we go. That's a bit better. That's the camera there. It's got the lens cap on at the moment, and if you see around the outside of the camera, there are four sort of glass-looking round circles. Those are the infrared diodes that provide the camera with night vision for inside the bird box that we're going to install. And just there at the top, so this part here is the actual camera, and then just here, just in front of my thumb, is the sensor that will trigger the camera when a bird crosses the camera. Okay, so that's the camera there. This is the main data cable that I'm going to install, and the main data cable has a connection here. On installation, we're only going to be using one of these. We're not going to use this because this is direct power. We're going to get our power come through on this lovely bundle of wires here. Now, I was sat up last night doing my research on bird boxes and all things bird related.
I'm just going to get some milk. Do you want it?
I'm all good, thank you. Cool, thanks. I was up last night researching all things bird related, and one of the things I did find out before yesterday was the birds prefer the bird box position, or the entrance hole, to be northeasterly facing. So I was looking around the Trustling site. Hang on. I was looking around the Trustling site, and what I think the key here is going to be where we position the box to make it as attractive as possible for a bird to want to call it its home. So at first I saw the Trustlinks Reach Wellbeing Hub here, and just at the top there, just at the gable, there's a nice position there, but unfortunately that is south facing, so that is no good for our needs, and I don't think Mr. or Mrs. Bird would appreciate a home there. It's all about location, I guess. And I was looking over here at the back of the Wellbeing Hub, but it's all pretty overgrown. That's no good. That is no good for our needs. So then I thought, okay. So then I thought I'd come over here. And have a look up here. It's nice and high. The RSPB recommend a height of bird boxes to be between 2 and 4 meters. So that's what I had in mind, and a northeasterly facing direction. So with those two things in mind, I was thinking, okay, perhaps there. And then I started to think, well, okay, maybe over here by the chickens. So if you're just joining me today, what I'm going through positioning the bird box that I'm going to use. Okay, so I was thinking that is a north, that's facing north there. I can't really get a building that's in the north, so the northeasterly would be towards the tree, but the tree is far too far away for me to run a cable, because it's an actual physical cable that you need to run. Good morning, Ross. It is beautifully sunny this morning. It is beautifully sunny. I'm not on my own at Trustlinks today. There are others here. So we are maintaining appropriate social distance. Okay, so I've chosen the location where I wanted the bird box to go. So that's great. But then I had another problem, which is this cable here. I only have 10 meters, and between the outdoor learning space there and the main building there where the router is, there's this little white box inside the main Trustlink's office. That's where I need to run the cable, and I need to plug it directly into the router. That's beyond 10 meters, and the reason why is because I can't just leave the cable on the ground. I'd have to tack it up, and it'd all have to go up, and it'd have to go over doorways, you know, around. It'd have to be appropriately fitted. So then I was thinking, okay, well that's going to be more work than anything, because the router is just behind this window here. It's just down here. So then I thought, well, up here, but position because that's over 2 meters high. I'm 187 centimeters. I'm 1.8 meters tall. So that's definitely up there, maybe away from the light, facing that direction. So the bird box will actually be on its will be not with its little door facing outwards. It'd be facing towards there. Good morning, Julie. So I was thinking there, but with 10 meters, anything within here is a possibility. And I could run the cable. I see a little hole. No, it's just a knot hole. There's nothing there. Running the cable through. Well, I can come to that. I can definitely come to running the... I see a cable going in through there. It's always better to go in through where there's already a hole rather than going around making more holes. And we've also got one just up there as well. So I won't be installing it today, because it will involve climbing ladders and doing all those sorts of things, and going live and doing that is not a happy mix. So we're coming back now to the equipment. So here we have the main camera here, and here we have our candidate bird box that I found just up there. So, and here we have a candidate. I would like to repaint it. I would like it to blend in to the main building, so I would like it to be that kind of brownish colour. And the installation is going to be quite straightforward. I'm going to unscrew here, here, here and here, and take these two panels off, and then on the underneath of this bird box roof I'm going to attach this. Let me take it out of this bag actually. Hold on a second, Trustlinks, let me just get this sorted out for you. Okay. There we go. Position is there. So this is going to be placed there, and then the camera, you can see it's got one hole there and one hole there, and they marry up just to there, and then there are screws that hold that in place, and this is going to be positioned so it's facing downwards towards the floor. And hopefully if birds choose this spot to nest in, I know it's a bit late in the year, but if birds do choose this spot to nest in, we'll get a nice shot of them comings and goings. I do have a second camera, and I was kind of toying with the idea of positioning the second camera on the outside, so it's looking towards you can't really see because of the blue, looking towards the hole here, so the camera will have a shot of this. There are some more bird boxes you could use in small polytunnel. Oh, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. See, knowledge is king. Knowledge is definitely right in this small polytunnel. Let me make sure no one's in here. Oh, this is the large polytunnel. Where am I going? Sorry, mate, you did specifically say small polytunnel, and I went into the big one for some very bizarre reason. Right. Okay. Aha! Matt, sir, you are a legend. We have some more. This is better. What do we think? What do we think, truss links? Is that a box worthy for any bird? I think so. Let's take this over. Oh, yeah, coffee please. 2 sugars, thank you, thank you. Right, so I'm just gonna come back over here. Okay. So, I have a fancy bird box. Now, all I'm going to have to think about is how I'm going to get this roof off without damaging it significantly, which I don't want. I'm just here. Oh, nice. Okay, that was successful. Over there.
What are you going to do?
I'm just going to do one as a trial, and then we'll. So I've got me.
That will be an interesting thing. You do actually put one on this spot and one here.
Oh, what for the foxes? Have a camera.
Just for now. See if
Yeah.
there's a fox coming in out of there.
Well, definitely could. We could do that.
I mean, the thing is, if something's gone in there. It only happened last week, and it's definitely still live, isn't it?
Yeah. We could. I could get something sorted out. Leave it with me.
Wi-Fi in this building's quite good there, isn't it?
Unfortunately, the cameras I've got at the moment, they're
Wired.
Ethernet cables, so I've got to run a cable to the. That's what I was going
Luckily,
to.
that building's got feed, hasn't it?
Oh, has it got its own
Well,
feed?
If you look at, on that wall, the internet goes in and out of that building.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the back wall, see the wires sticking through, that's the internet, isn't it?
I didn't know whether it was internet or power, to be honest with you.
That's internet.
Okay.
They put that in when they've interneted it to they actually extended to the log cabin.
Is it like a? Oh yeah, is it like fixed? Fixed.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
It's feed,
Oh, hang on. Once again.
You know more about it when they put it in when they did the internet.
Okay. Sorry, bear with me a second. Trust
Yeah,
me.
they won't key into it.
So that looks like branching to me. It's branching to go somewhere, but where is the question? Can I have tea, please? Matt requests a cup of tea.
Sugar?
Sugar, Matt? Okay, apparently I've been told that there is internet in here. I just can't find where it branches to or from. So I'll come back in here in a moment. Sorry about that, truss links. Right, going back. So I've got the lid off of the bird box. I've got the lid off successfully. And what we're going to do on the inside of the bird box lid, we're going to attach this bracket here, this mount, and then this camera will be facing downwards like so into, so that's the image. Let me remove that screw. So that is what you should see from down below, and I'd like another camera on the outside just looking at the hole like this in a static position so that we can see the bird, the mummy bird coming and going. There we go. I'll have to investigate. I'll have to have a good.
When they got the cabin over there,
Yeah.
they took it through that building to get to it.
Yeah, yeah.
The cable's running on the back there, so Gareth probably, yeah, give me one go.
I was just thinking about perhaps maybe if you follow me, maybe. Oh no! Everyone knows something. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe here. So the router is just beyond. Sorry, Trustlings, I do apologise. The router is just beyond this window here. So what I was thinking is mounting up there, because the RSPB website says you can have the boxes between 2 and 4 meters. I'm 1.8 meters, so this is this.
That's too much.
Do you reckon this? Because this is the key. I mean, installing is going to be the easy part.
No, you can't put it there right next to the lights. You'd have to put it along a bit.
Yeah, along a bit. Yeah. Further,
If
perhaps.
you put it at the other end of that window, it'd be better.
Yeah.
Be careful of the power cable.
Oh yeah. I won't interfere with that.
The thing is, you
I'm
put
gonna...
this end, the light's going to keep coming on if people come in. It might disturb.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I mean, up that end, you know, if you'd have had the foresight to get a Sparrow one,
Yeah.
you know the Sparrow ones where they have a slot with about 5 or 6 slot bedrooms in it.
Oh, okay.
Because Sparrow's like a communal, aren't they?
Yeah.
But their boxes are, there's a slit along the front with separate boxes, and they like going under the eaves of the house.
Oh yes. I've seen them in my next doors actually. They go in and under, and they nest just underneath the Yeah.
But they're communal birds, sparrows.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you're sussing.
See, and you said to me just a moment ago, no, you didn't know anything, and I said to you, everyone knows something. That was some more information.
The trouble is, if you want to know that I know it.
Yeah. Everyone knows something.
Well, I've seen the winner that went on strike.
Definitely have internet in the Wellbeing Hub. Oh, thank you, Matt. If you can locate the bird box, locate the bird box in the back of that. Okay, that's great. That's great. So if Matt's just said there's definitely internet in the in the Wellbeing Hub, yeah. I know it's Wi-Fi. I know the Wi-Fi works in here. I just didn't know whether there was Sorry about this, everyone.
I mean, that's why they're on the cable. If you look at the back, then you see the cable coming in.
I see.
I mean, if you got it there, actually, that'd be a better.
I don't know whether that's a repeater. I don't know if that's just a Wi-Fi repeater in there, or whether it's actually got an Ethernet port at the back, like a LAN port. Yeah.
Because that cable, you see that cable you saw running?
Yeah.
That's not a repeater. It's not a repeater cable.
No,
that's.
Yeah, that was
going through that cabin into here.
Yeah, it was originally wired for in there, I think, and they've redirected it to come into here.
No. They put it into there and out of there, in case they want to use that for Wi-Fi in the future.
Right. Yeah. So there is something in there. Okay.
There's got to be just a hub, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello. All that wasted food. The girls didn't get it.
No, I think it was put out, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we've got Wi-Fi here, or, sorry, Wi-Fi is a very broad term. If we have an Ethernet port in there, which is where that wire plugs into, that's great. So we can run off of this building.
That is ridiculous.
Well, I must say this is very entertaining. I know, Tony, everyone here is part of this process. We're all part of this decision-making process of where the bird box goes. I'm just live at the moment, so I'm just responding to people.
Who are you talking to?
The rest of say hi to Trustlings. Everyone.
Oh no,
everyone.
don't talk Trustlings. No, I'll frighten them all. They probably know me. Who's on there?
8 people at the moment
Well,
watching.
Know them.
I can't see everyone. I can only see it numbers at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm only here to do the chickens and run away.
Okay, so we're gonna RSPB say southeasterly position. Like I said earlier on at the beginning of the video, I think that over there is very, very. We can't. That's not doable in there because it's just too overgrown. And getting in there safely will be an issue. You may have to ask Gareth for technically exact. Yeah, I will do that. Gareth did offer yesterday. He did offer his support if required, so I will message him for that. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking just under here. Maybe because this is orientated in the same way that the other building is. I'm thinking having the bird box so it's facing a northerly position, but just having the entrance facing in this direction. See, I'll come and show you some things. I did a survey, an exterior survey yesterday. I came down here and I had a look at the equipment. I just took some details so that I could go home and do some research, and that's how I know it's quite a straightforward process. Out here, if you look up there, if I can zoom in here in that little hole there, there's evidence of birds nesting there as well. And I thought about it and I thought, no, this is just too far away from everything really. It's right at the very corner of the Trustlinks Westcliff site. So birds do nest here, and it does look pretty fresh as well. Okay. That's not southeast. Oh no, sorry, Matt. That's south there, and south to east would be facing in this direction. The RSPB website does say south to easterly. So I took it from that the absolute premium face would be a southeasterly position. I don't know whether I'm gonna quite achieve that. I'd like it here, facing that way. That's south. Oh no, you're right, Matt. Sorry. No, it's northeasterly. I'll put the link. It's northeasterly. I apologise. It's a northeasterly position. I'll put the link up to the RSPB website after this video. So it's southeasterly. Southwesterly. They prefer the least. Southeasterly is their most favourite. Northeasterly is their most favourable position. Okay. So a very different video today. Definitely a lot more to think about. But thank you for joining me today. I've got this equipment, and it's always better to go through this kind of process and just take your time, because if you install it and it's in the wrong position, you're just gonna you've invested a lot of time for not very much in return, because the birds simply won't nest there. But like I say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So I intend to do this with a lot of thinking about it, a lot of preparation, a lot of planning, get it in position, do it right first time, and hopefully we have some success. If not this year, perhaps next year. But thank you for joining me, Trustlinks. I appreciate your time, and stay safe, stay well, and enjoy the sunshine today. Thank you very much. Thank you.